Here we go. Another shot. Oh, look at that. That's 2 shots. Hey guys, Scott with Air Gunner Reviews. So I don't ever believe I've done an unboxing on my channel, so I think this could be my very first time. I say very first time opening it. Thank you for your purchase. Kind of cool. I like it. Like it a lot. Well wrapped. Pepper gel. And this neat little guy. And of course it's a little pepper gun. Anyway, so maximum strength. Easy point and spray. Up to 13 bursts. Flashlight, 200 lumens. So that's so far what we have. And it is the PGS 2 Personal Guard System. And it is prepared to protect. Yeah, okay, that's what we got. So there she is. Now, this is a pepper gel cartridge. I may get rid of this orange just like I've done with a lot of the other less lethal launchers. I just don't care for that color. But I was interested to see how this would spray out. So there is the sprayer, so that goes in like that. You kind of see the red little sprayer right there. And this light comes out. And I've got to see if it comes with batteries. Oh yeah, there is a battery in there. Oh, but it's wrapped in plastic. By the way, this is fairly inexpensive. I think it's might have been $59.95. I'll look it up. I'll leave the details. But it wasn't a very expensive unit. So this is the on-off button on it. Let's see. I mean, yeah, it's fairly bright. We'll use this outside when it gets a little darker to see how much, and we will definitely be testing this guy. So anyway, that goes in there like that. The flashlight has this little palm guy right here, and you can probably see in here that this goes up and just enough that it turns it on. Let's check that out. Yep. Let's take a look at the instructions, see how well the instructions are in here. I mean, yeah, instructions are pretty good. I mean, there's not much to it, but... All right, so I'm outside. I won't purposely want to wait until it's dark out so we can shine the light to see how effective the light actually is. And it's only 200 lumens. Now, I've got, you know, all kinds of defensive type of flashlights, so I know that's not a huge amount. But I would say it is quite a beam. And I'm going to see if I can, if this will show up here if I hit it. Okay, so that is quite a beam here. And it is pretty concentrated, and it will, I believe, would help, you know, in this case, to blind the attacker. Of course, that's only if it's at nighttime. However, it it is actually pretty impressive. I really wasn't expecting to get a whole lot of it, but that beam is concentrated. And when I pointed into my own eye, kind of a foolish thing, but I wanted to check it out. And yeah, I was seeing spots. I had to close my eyes, and it definitely does work. So that I like. Now the second thing, what I didn't realize with this, that is really good. You can see, look at this. Now I cannot pull that trigger. You can't pull that trigger, and I was worried about that. I said, "Well, what happens here if you're sticking in your pocket and you hit the trigger? You can't. Your palm has to be on here. That light actually has to be on, and then you can push that trigger. Let me show you something. I'm gonna try to push that trigger. I cannot. But then as soon as I push on that, the light's on. Now you can see it goes, and now I can't. That is pretty cool. I really do like that. Also, you can tell if it's loaded right in here, and that purposely that's why they put it. So Umarex, this is a Umarex product, has done a pretty good job on it. But the truth is going to be in the pudding, and of course that's where the spray nozzle is. So what happens is when you push it, or you probably can't. Okay, you see that right there? So that pushes, it depresses that red thing against the nozzle right here, and that's what makes it spray. So let's see how effective it is now. All right, now I am standing exactly 10 feet away. I actually have a stick down here, so I know how far. Let's see how much. And what they tell you to do is do kind of like a sweeping motion to the face to try to get it in the eyes. And I'm just going to do kind of a short burst, just enough, and then we're going to see. I also want to see how many bursts I get out of it. All right, so here we go. That's pretty good. That's really good. Let's go take a look at it. That was a short burst. And you can see that was that's quite. I got to tell you, that is, and you can see how red it is right up here. I mean, that is pretty good. Let's do another one. Honestly, right now I'm fairly impressed with it. I really don't like the orange, guys, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to dye it tonight. Here we go. Another shot. Oh, look at that. That's 2 shots. He is covered. Smells like Tabasco a little bit. Oh, well, that's 2 squirts. Let's see what happens here. Let's keep going. Oh, you know what? It's starting to kick into my eyes now. Now I'm starting to feel it. It took a little while, but yeah, I'm starting to feel the effects of it. Of course, I'm only sniffing it. That guy's covered with it. Okay, so that's 2. Let's go for another one. Oh, that's it. 3. 3 of them. But those are good squirts, though. Still a little bit more. Boy, my dogs are going to be smelling that like crazy tomorrow. They're going to be a little upset tomorrow, I think. All right, so I did get 3 good shots at that. If you had 2 attackers, I think you're going to be all right with that. I mean, that is covered. Look at that. And you can't really see it in the black, but it's dripping down pretty good. Right there. And now when I get close now, I can feel it in my eye. Yeah, I can feel it in my eyes now. Yeah, you don't want to get too close to that. It's different from, well, it's kind of like the Burna. When you get that Max, OC Max, um, you don't, it's odorless, and it's kind of like tasteless, but it hits you, and now it is starting to hit my eyes. Probably wasn't a good idea to get that close. Anyhow, yeah, I think that's going to be quite effective. I like that light. That is pretty good, pretty bright. Let's shine it into the woods a little where it's dark here. Let's go over here where it is darker. Get right past here. All right, this is pretty dark right here, right, guys? Let's see what happens. So yeah, it's got a pretty good concentrated beam right there. Shut it off. And you can tell it's just one beam. You know, it's not doesn't give you all that brightness that you would expect, you know, out of a flashlight, but it's pretty darn effective. Anyhow, let's go back in. Let's talk about this just for a few more minutes, and this will wrap this up. So it says that you can go up to 15 feet, shoot up to 15 feet, and I believe that. I went for 10 feet because I really didn't know how far I would shoot, but easily at 10 feet, I had no problem hitting the mark. I also like that there's a dye in it because if you watch that video again, you can watch that stream. I think even if it was pitch black, I would, and with that light on, tracking the spray, you could easily see where it was going and adjust your aim quickly if you had to. But now it says it is OC and it's 11 grams. So when I looked up 11 grams, that's about a half ounce. It was more than enough, you could tell. I mean, you know, I think one shot would have pretty much have done it for somebody. But if you gave them that whole canister, absolutely, they would not be able to see anything. This is my Comfort Tac. This is the one that I like. But you can see I actually added another pocket on there from another brand. So I can carry this in here. Easily fits in my pants pocket too if I just wanted to carry it that way. You know, I really have a lot of good things to say about this. $59.95, you can't go wrong. Um, by far odd shaped, of course, but you can tell the difference here is, you know, a huge difference. Two different systems. I'm just showing you for comparison. I bought this from Defense Innovations. I think they did. Their shipping was super fast, and I try to promote businesses that are fast in shipping. They send you tracking numbers. I ordered it. I got a confirmation. That's always important to me. After my confirmation, when it was shipped, I got a shipping confirmation and a tracking number. I was able to track it right here, and that's important to me. And again, I am not sponsored. I'm not getting paid for them. They did not ship this thing to me free, but I just find when there's a company or companies out there who do a great job, I want to give them all the benefits that I can. Now, I also ordered something else from them that I'm hoping to get pretty soon. It's called Pistell, Pistell X68. Hoping to get that in. I think the release date's October 15th. As soon as it arrives, I'm going to review it. Anyhow, once again, guys, I appreciate you and I appreciate you sticking to my channel, and I will catch you on the next one.